Hi, my name is Sharon Durbin Graves, Painting with Acrylics 101.com, an online beginning art school. Are you afraid to show anybody your artwork? To even admit that you create art? Lots and lots and lots of people feel like that. They are trying to learn. They may be struggling learning, and they're afraid to put it out there that they're doing this. And I'm here to tell you, it's okay to tell people. It's okay to post your work on your Facebook page, your Instagram page. We'd all love to see it. I've been painting for about 20 years, and I started when I was really, really sick. And it was on my bucket list, and I had a short time to fulfill my bucket list. That was the number one thing on my bucket list. And so I'll tell you the whole story some other time. But I wanted to learn how to paint, and so I tried to teach myself. And I painted and painted and painted, and none of it was good. It was all horrible. And then finally, I was able to take a class in Bardstown, Kentucky, with Jerry Yarnell, and I came home with a gorgeous painting, what I thought was a gorgeous painting for me, and I was thrilled to death. And gosh, I couldn't quit painting then. And so then I started my blog. It's called Fine Nature Art by slgraves.blogspot.com. There's no advertising on it. It's just, it's my journey. And that blog's been going on for, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. And there's hundreds of posts on there. And a lot of them, I have a regular Motivational Monday thing. And there's some Famous Art Fridays that I'd put on there for a while. There's all kinds of videos on how to do things and about my art journey. And so I just put it out there. And for a while it was kind of hidden because I didn't have too many followers, and I don't have too awful many followers today. But I still write on that blog at least once a week. And I love now being able to help beginners get some foundation lessons underneath of them so they feel success and are ready to show their art, regardless of if it's drawing, if it's painting. I teach in acrylics because of my lung condition. I can't use any of the solvents or anything like that, so I paint in acrylics, but I love them because I'm a pretty, I guess, OCD kind of a girl, or ADHD kind of a girl. and it dries quick, and so I can keep going, or I can, if I've made a mistake, I can fix it quickly. I don't have to wait for it to dry forever. So that's one reason I love acrylics. But anyway, I just want you to know that I've only been to a couple of professional workshops, but every single one I've ever been to, I'm sizing myself up to every other artist in there before anybody's picked up a brush. And I'm pretty certain that everybody else in there, for the most part, was doing the same thing. Oh, look, she's better than me, I can tell. We haven't picked up a brush yet, Sharon. How can she be better than you? And who says it's better? Anyway, every artist out there has those moments where they're nervous about their work, afraid of their work, somewhat embarrassed to put it out there. But I love to see it. I have a couple of Facebook groups. One is called Bucket List Artists, because it was on my bucket list to learn to paint. I know it's on other people's bucket list to learn to paint and draw. And so I'm here to help you do that. So if you'll go to Facebook on Facebook groups, and then type in Bucket List Artists, it'll come up. And I post a live video in there every week on Thursday at 1 o'clock if my internet's working. I live in the middle of nowhere, so sometimes we have an issue. Not often, but sometimes. But anyway, I post in there throughout the week, and I try to be as encouraging for new artists as humanly possible, because I know how hard it was to learn to paint, to get any kind of instruction for beginners. There's lots of stuff out there if you know a few things, but if you're at the ground level, the very bottom level, and you're standing there in the art store and you don't have a clue what to buy or what you need, I can help you with that. My other group is Painter Nation Homeschool Art Club, and it's for homeschool families who want to add art to their curriculum. And so I post in there live every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. And I teach a lot of different things, art concepts, art, a little bit of art history, lots of things about drawing and about painting, how to select the colors, how to, what to buy, how to blend, just all sorts of art concepts. So it's a great thing for homeschool families. But I want to encourage every one of you out there to not be hiding your art. It's a creative expression. It's when I posted this on one of my Facebook pages this week. What is art to you? And one of my students on there said, art is an expression when words aren't enough. And that is so true. So true. Art, your art, anyone's art, if you love it, it should speak to you. It should say something to you. And so I hope that if you're out there and you're creating and you're afraid to show it, that you're going to get real brave and that you're going to post it somewhere. You're going to share it in Messenger. You're going to send it in an email to a friend or a family member and say, this is what I've been working on lately. What do you think? Or don't ask, what do you think? Because you really shouldn't care what they think. You do it because you can't not do it. That's the whole reason I paint. I paint because I can't not paint. I have to do it. And, when I first started painting, that was my motivation, was I couldn't look at anything without saying, how would I paint that? How would I get that light in there? How would I do this? How would I do that? And finally, I had to decide, I'm either going to learn to do this, or I have to learn to quit thinking about it all the time, because it was in my head all the time. So if that's you and you're out there thinking about how could I make a flower petal turn or a leaf have form or anything have form on a 2D surface, make it look 3D, how do I do that? If that's you, then we need to talk. And you need to show your art, at least to your family and your friends, and own it. Own it, own it, own it. So thanks a lot. You can visit my website, paintingwithacrylics101.com. There's a free class on there for painting daisies. It's a 4-video class. It would normally sell for about $20, but it's free. You can go on there and sign up and take that class, and you can have it forever, and you can watch it a zillion times if you want. There's also a blog there that's free that has lots of instructional things explaining brushes and supports, which is really just a canvas or a paper, color charts, those kinds of things. It's just free information out there, and they're basic art concepts that any beginning artist needs to know. So thanks a lot for stopping by today. Don't be afraid to share your art. We love to see what anybody creates. My Instagram feed is just full of artists and beginning artists and people all along the spectrum. And I love to see it all. I love to see that creative spirit coming out in somebody. So thank you so much. Have a great day. If you've enjoyed this, click the thumbs up button, please. Subscribe to my channel. And when that little bell pops up there, hit that bell and it'll notify you on Fridays when I post a new video. So thanks a lot. Have a great one. Let's paint together real soon.